Well, how's it, YouTube? Well, today you are in my bedroom with me. I just thought it would be a little easier and a little quieter in here. I'm actually making a cloth diaper video, so if you guys aren't interested in cloth diapers, go ahead and wait for my next video. But this video I'm particularly making for one user in mind. Her YouTube channel here is LisaMarieTTC. I will leave her link down below. Go watch her channel, watch her story. She's well, not even newly pregnant because she's halfway through her pregnancy now, but her journey to pregnancy is just an incredible one. It is emotional and gut-wrenching, and I've been watching her journey now for a while, and I'm so happy for her and her husband. And she has decided to cloth diaper, and I'm so excited for her because cloth diapering is awesome. As many of you know, I have 5 children. I just used disposables on my first 4. And my last baby, since he was, you know, kind of 10 years later, I went ahead and I tried cloth diapering him. And I tell you, it is amazing. I wish I would have cloth diapered my other 4. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of support in that area at the time. So it wasn't something that I could do. But I cloth diapered this one and I absolutely love it. And Lisa, I think you are going to love cloth diapering. And I know that you had some questions. I know you are going to use the flip system. And you are going to use Prefolds, which, you know what, if I'm blessed enough to have one more baby, that is exactly the way I would go. Of course, I probably wouldn't get the flips because I have the Bum Genius Pockets, which basically is the same exact diaper, except the pocket diapers have the, this is like I don't know, it's like a micro suede kind of material inside. That's the only difference. This one has this suede pocket, and your flips will actually have the waterproof liner inside. It'll have this. So really, it's the same diaper. I absolutely love Bum Genius. We use them exclusively here. Pretty much. I have tweaked it up a little bit now that my son is a toddler, and I'm just going to scooch it over just for a minute because I wanted to grab out another cover just to show you, and I keep it in my drawer because Mason has not used it in a long time because he's long outgrown this one. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Prefolds, the covers, the flip covers that you're going to be using, and newborn stash. Because I will say, gosh, where do I even start? Okay, let's start with I'm kind of all over the place, and I want to make this simple for you. So let's first talk about the cover, the difference between the two, between the flip and the pocket. Of course, the only difference is this microfiber suede inside, and the pocket diapers come with 2 inserts, where the flip, I believe, does not come with any inserts, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they do. With the pocket diapers, you get this little newborn insert, and then you get a sizable insert. And you see those 3 buttons? You can size this down and make it more of a newborn insert. I'm going to back you up some so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so now the wonderful thing about this system, the pocket diapers that I love, is that it does come with the inserts. It just makes it really easy, right? It's all in one. The pockets are nice because it holds the inserts in place, rather than using like a Prefold with the flip system. You know, you're just going to be laying it on top and kind of doing this, right? The downfall to this pocket diaper is that until you get used to it, until you get used to washing it and learning your water and the amount of detergent you need and the amount of rinses you need, because it all depends on your machine, your water, and the soap that you're using. These can smell. And when I say smell, there's been times that either it smells like ammonia, or my son, and that's if you're using too much. Usually when you're using too much soap, they'll smell like ammonia. Too much soap and not enough rinses. And if you don't use enough soap, your diapers will smell like a barnyard. It's quite disturbing. And I had a lot of problems with the microfiber when I had well water. When we lived more in the country kind of like a farmhouse. We lived on 2 acres. We were on well, and the well water was horrible. It had so much sediment in it, and just, it just changed all the time. And so trying to keep these clean and smell free was a pain in the butt. That's when I wish I had bought the flip system. So I think you're going to love the flip system, because this can also irritate your baby. Some babies are allergic to this micro fleece or suede, whatever they use on here. They don't ever really say what this material is, other than it's a sueded material. And it can irritate some babies. You can't go wrong when you're using cotton. So I think your startup to go with the flips and the prefolds is a brilliant one. And if I were to have another baby, that's what I would be doing. The problem with the flips that you might run into is if you have a bit of a smaller baby. My son did not fit into Bum Genius until he was about 8 or 9 pounds. Until then, these were huge on him, and the leg gussets, he had really small legs. So even, I'll show you the smallest one, the smallest size, and let me know if you don't know how to size the diapers, and I can show you how to do that. But this is going to be the smallest your diaper will go, and you might already have flips already, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, but let me know. But this is the smallest the diaper will go, okay? Which actually looks pretty small, but if you have like a little 5.5 pounder like I did, these are about the size of his entire torso. And his legs were really tiny, so he would leak out of the legs until he grew into these. Once he grew into these, this was all we used. I mean, these were wonderful. And you can really play around with it. They're just really forgiving. They're nice, they're roomy, they're stretchy. I can't say enough about this diaper. I absolutely love them. It's just the downfall is if you come home and your baby girl is a little on the small side, these might be big. Now, until he fit into these, we used Thirsties Duo. And this is a Thirsties cover. And I think this is, I don't know, this is the tree pattern one. I'll write down the name underneath. But this is a size, was this a size 1? Yeah, this is a size 1. I think they come size 1 or size 2. This is supposed to fit 0 to 9 months. This is the biggest it is. And I'm going to show you how small this one actually goes when you size this one down. And this one ends up being teeny tiny. We also used little Joeys, which we loved, except they take a long time to dry. And it's just really not feasible. It was a lot of money. We invested a lot of money. I bought all my diapers brand new. I didn't buy anything used. So it was a big investment, and he only wore them for about 6 weeks. But I have a video on those too, and Yami, 9 Kids Who's Counting, actually bought those from me for Lennox when he was born. So, but here's the little, look how small it is. This is the little Thirsties Duo. What I loved about these is that they had little leg gussets. Can you see the little leg gusset? So his little leg, when he was really tiny and his legs were really small and skinny, they had, you know, it just doesn't depend on this outer one. You have this little inner gusset that that makes sure that the urine stays in. That's what I loved about these. were the leg gussets, because my baby was so tiny that these leg holes were just so big on him. And you won't really appreciate how tiny a newborn is until you actually hold your newborn. Even after 5 kids, you know, totally forget how small they are until they're born, and then you're like, wow, I don't even remember the other kids being this small. But they're super tiny, so that's what I love about the leg gussets. So you might want to pick up 1 or 2 of these smaller sized ones. Now let me show you the difference between, this is the Bum Genius, and this is the Thirsties Duo. So let me lay them on top of each other, and then maybe you can see the difference in the size. Waist to waist, way smaller. So you might just want to pick up 1 or 2 of these small ones just in case your baby girl comes out and she's really tiny, because you will need these for the first couple of months until she can fit into this. So I just wanted to kind of get that out there first. So now we're going to go back to your flips, and I'm going to show you inserts, because you are prefolds, because you weren't sure about prefolds. Now I'm going to show you the cheap Gerber ones that they sell at Babies R Us that you think you might be able to get away with, but I'm telling you now, they are useless. They are great, great, great for burp cloths. Buy a couple of packs just to have for spit up rags, burp cloths, spills, wipes. I used to lay one down on top of the diaper changer so that you know, his butt would be warm. They're great to cover, you know, well, you're going to have a girl, but boys, when you take off their diaper, they can pee on you. So these were always great to throw on top of, you know, on top of him so that he wouldn't pee on me. So these are great. They have their use. But they're horrible, horrible, horrible as a cloth diaper. Now this is a flat fold, okay? Now mine are all torn and stained because I use these actually, I bought a pack of these for my kitchen. I use them to raise bread with. They're perfect because they're gauze and they're light, and they're perfect for bread raising. But this is a flat fold. So when you see anything, when you're looking for prefolds and they say flat fold or prefold, this is a flat fold. This means it's got no inner gusset, anything like that, extra padding. This is just flat. But you can fold this as a baby diaper. It's just, it doesn't have any extra padding, so this isn't preferred to be used as a diaper. Everyone likes the prefolds. Now this is a Gerber prefold, okay? And you're going to notice, I'm going to aim it down, how thin it is, okay? Very thin. The inner padding, very thin. It's not very quilted. As soon as your baby pees on this, you gotta change. You gotta change her. She could probably leak through this. It's just not a lot of padding. Now, when you go to use it, of course, you're gonna fold it in 3 like that, and then you're gonna take your little diaper. Okay, and just kind of ignore the white part because you won't have that part, but that is fine. But this is on the smallest setting. So what I do is I always flip this over. I always put the seam in the back. I just teach my husband that because he used to put the seam in the front. And I'm like, but that's not very comfortable. Put the seam in the back and baby won't feel it, you know. So you're just going to lay that down. And then if you have leftover like this, I just would flip that, you know, or you could fold yours in half like that, because you have a girl, she's going to pee mostly in the middle, and then you would just fold up your diaper like so. Now let me show you the difference between, because I told you the best pre-fold out there, in my opinion, is Green Mountain Diapers. And if you go on any of the cloth diapering blogs or chat rooms or message boards, you're going to see a lot of people boasting about Green Mountain Diapers. This is a Green Mountain pre-fold. And I'm going to fold this out and show you the difference. So, Green Mountain versus Gerber. Now you see the loft in this. These have been washed quite a few times now. I've been using these, a month or two? Well, it's longer than a month. I think it's been 6 to 8 weeks or something since I've been using these. I absolutely love them. And I wish I had used them sooner. Of course, I love Bum Genius, so I've been using these exclusively. But I tell you, if I could do the newborn stage again, your system is exactly what I would be doing. Except I would pick up a few more of the smaller size just in case. But my babies are usually small. This is your first baby, so you don't know if you're going to have a little 6-pounder or if you're going to have, you know, an 8-pounder. So it's kind of hard. That's probably the most stressful part of having, you know, your first newborn and doing the cloth diapers for the first time is you're not really sure what you need and what you should have on hand. But I tell you, Green Mountain diapers, the way to go. Again, I just fold them in 3, and then I would take my diaper. I'll just use the big one because this is what I do for my son. And what I do is I stuff this inside the pocket. What I like about this suede in the pocket diapers is that this wicks away moisture. So he doesn't feel wet with this material, and all the wetness goes into the pre-fold. And this is actually what we use as our nighttime diaper. This is our night diaper routine. I use the light blues for our nighttime diapers. But this is exactly what I do. And I have a very heavy wetter. He's a toddler. He's going to be potty training soon. He's just not ready yet because he can't hold himself yet. He can't hold his urine. And my guy's a little guy, so he can't even reach the potty yet. He's so small. So, but what I do is I fold my diaper in 3. And then I put the tag in the back. So then I just take this front. I get a good grip on it. Take my diaper, and I just stuff my pocket diaper. Now, this is a large. I wish I had gotten a medium because a large is kind of a little too big for these pocket diapers, just a tad. And I think the medium would have fit perfectly, but I didn't know. So, but it still fits, and you see how thick it is? And this is his nighttime diaper at night, and this holds a pound of pee. I kid you not. It's wonderful. So, if you ever wanted to get some pocket diapers, that's what you could do with it. Again, though, you can't go wrong with the flips and putting the cotton. Now she will feel the wetness because this is cotton. This one actually is a bamboo rayon cotton blend. It's a little silkier. It's a little smoother than the cotton. And it's supposed to hold a little bit more urine because it's bamboo. But I tell you, it holds a lot of urine. So you might want to pick up even a pack of these for nighttime. You know, they come in a 6-pack. And if you're only using it at nighttime, even if you do a couple changes at night, that'll still give you 2 nights worth. These are so easy to wash because they can go in the dryer. So it's a quick wash, a few rinses just to make sure the soap is out. And then the dry in the dryer, and you're good to go. You'll be running the laundry for a while, probably every day or every other day anyway when you have a newborn, because they spit up on everything, and you know, it's just one of those things. But this will be your system. So you would just lay down your pre-fold, and if your pre-fold's a little big, you can always put it in half, and then you would just fold it up. And that would be your diaper. Of course, it won't be this thick because you won't be using larges for your baby. But that's what I would do. I would get the little bit smaller diaper and go that route. Now, of course, if you're using a Thirsties Duo, okay. Now, of course, this is the wrong size. But you would just open this up. What's nice about these, the flip system and not having that micro fleece, is that you can take a baby wipe. And by the way, this is how I keep my cloth wipes. If you're going to cloth diaper, you might as well use cloth wipes, right? I'll leave a link to the Etsy store. I have a video actually on where I bought these in like an unboxing video. Love these fleece wipes. They're super thick and they're holding up great. So what's nice is you can just take a wipe, and I use an old baby wipe container. I have a video on how I fold these too to get this to work. And I use my old Perry bottle. And I make my own baby wipe solution. This is just warm water, a little bit of organic baby soap, some lavender and tea tree oil, just a few drops, and some organic baby oil. And I buy all those at the health food store. I have a video on how I make this too. But I just, you know, shake this up, wet this, and then you can just wipe down the inside. Take one of these crappy pre-folds and dry it. That's what these are great for. And then put your a new pre-fold in it, and you can just keep reusing these as long as the outside is dry. So that's what you'll do is you'll open this up, you'll put your pre-fold in, and then you'll button it up. Baby will lay in it for an hour because you'll probably change a diaper. Sometimes you'll change the diaper every 15 minutes if they're pooping a lot. It just all depends on your baby and if they're, you know, heavy wetter or if they just pee a lot but in little spurts. So you'll have to see how your daughter is. But then when you go to change, you just unbutton, change this out, again wipe this down, and then put a new pre-fold in, and that's it. And then this just goes in a diaper pail. Now, I've gone ahead and I've spent the money on the Planet Wise diaper bags and all that crap. You know what works the best? I went to the dollar store. I got a plastic little, one of those short little garbage cans with the lid. It's white plastic. It cost me like $5. And I throw all the dirty diapers in there. And then that way when I dump them into the washer, I can take that plastic cheap garbage can, I take it into the bathtub, I add hot soapy water to it, wash it out, let it air dry, and then it's good to go again. There's no washing diaper bags. I tell you, that Planet Wise, I spent a lot of money on my Planet Wise diaper bags, and they've all ripped to crap after a while. So I just don't see... You know, I did cloth diaper not only for the benefit of my son and the environment, but also to save money. And this has saved us thousands of dollars. I kid you not. He never gets diaper rashes. I never have an issue with these. But I was in it to save money, you know, and saving money isn't buying the latest, greatest trends, the latest, greatest diapers, buying a diaper for the pattern. I don't do any of that crap, okay? I know some people really get into it. You know, kudos to you, but you know what? My kid pees and poops in this, all right? So cuteness, that's great. It's a cute factor. If I need a diaper, I'll pick something cute. But I'm not one of those who buys diapers and gets obsessed and has an inventory of diapers that my son couldn't possibly use. You know, one diaper every 3 months or some huge collection like that. I use hard what I use. It is in our constant rotation. My son wears it every couple of days. I think I have 32 diapers, 32 pocket diapers in rotation. This one, you know, I don't use anymore because it's too small. Nighttime diapers. This is our go-to because I absolutely love it. This right here is our go-to. However, I will show you another option which I'm absolutely loving. And this is a Workhorse. This is also sold by Green Mountain Diapers. And basically what it is, it's their pre-fold with snaps and with side gussets. And inside it has a sewn in insert, all right, for extra padding. So not only is this thick like the center of your pre-fold, but they've also gone ahead and sewn in an insert on top of that. And you want to talk about pee power. This thing is amazing. And, and if I am ever blessed with another newborn, I will be buying some of these too. Now, they're a bit pricey, but I love that it's now this is what they call a fitted, okay? It does need a cover, but I tell you, on a newborn, you probably really don't. I mean, you'll feel when they're wet, but if they're just wearing, you know, a gown or a onesie or something like that, I probably wouldn't even worry about putting a cover over it. But it does need a cover because it's all cotton, so it can leak. It can get wet. But I'm telling you, I love these things. It is incredible. Now, what I do is Mason wears these at night. Sometimes, if I'm out of the pre-folds, because I really love these pre-folds. But if I'm out of these, or just to switch it up, because Mason actually loves sleeping in this. So I put this on him, okay? And then the cover, instead of putting this cover, because you could put a Thirsties Duo on top of that, okay? That's one option. But what I use are these wool covers. Now, this comes in newborn size too. I will leave you a link to this brand. I also bought these from Green Mountain Diapers. And these come in newborn too. But they are sized a little big. So if you buy a newborn cover, it's probably going to work for you for a little while. This one's a large one, and even though it's supposed to fit Mason, it's a little big on him. So what I do is I put this diaper on him, I cover it with this diaper, and then I put a onesie on him, and then I snap the onesie over this, so it keeps it on him. So he wears a onesie, and then he wears, you know, and then you can see the legs hanging outside the onesie. But I tell you, when he wears this combination, there is no leaks. It's wonderful. I love it. And this would be a great combination for a newborn, especially if you're going out and about and you're, you know, this is all natural products, cotton and wool. You can't go wrong. Now, I'm going to make a video on how I lanolize these and how I wash them. This one I've been using, I want to say I've been using these diapers for like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. I have not washed this yet. These get wet on the inside. You turn them inside out, and I hang them on a hanger in my laundry room to dry. So that's inside out. And I tell you, there's no pee smell. It dries and it goes right back to smelling like the lanolin I use, because I used a lavender lanolin, and that's exactly what they smell like. They're wonderful, and they're super soft. They're not itchy at all. In fact, I'd love a blanket made out of this material because it's wonderful. But this combination I absolutely love. If you use those snappies, because I doubt you're going to want to use, you know, baby pins. You might. I mean, there's nothing wrong with baby pins, but I know it's a little more nerve-wracking getting a pin in. But if you use one of those snappies and you use this on your baby, because, you know, you can fold this and put it on your baby like this. Okay, and then you would just... There's a diaper right there. You don't even have to buy this, because this is basically what this is, except they just put the snaps on there for you. But if you used a snappy on this and then a wool cover over it, that would be a great option too, as a backup to your flips, just in case the flip is a little big in the beginning. Or if you want a nighttime diaper that's a little stronger than this. These are great, but they're not, I mean, they're waterproof, but they're not like bulletproof. Like this, a wool cover is like bulletproof. You know what if you think of it as mascara, like I told my husband, this is water resistant, and this would be waterproof. You know what I'm saying? So, this combination right here, incredible. If wool covers weren't so expensive, I'd probably go all the way. The problem is, wool covers, you can't really put an outfit over them. You know, I can't put Mason in a pair of jeans with these under them. You know, they're too bulky. But in the summertime, I would have him wear these as shorts. You know what I'm saying? I just put a shirt on him and let him go around like that. I absolutely love the wool covers. I'm sure they're not for everyone. They are intimidating, but they shouldn't be because these are so easy to wash. The care on those it's incredible. And the fact that you don't have to wash them for a month, it's even better. So, so you could do this if you get a Snappy. Or you could do the Workhorses with the extra added insert. And I think you'd be really happy with this too. It's just a more pricey option because, of course, you're paying somebody to add the buttons and add the leg gussets. And again, these are the leg gussets, which is nice when you have a little newborn with tiny little legs, so there's no leaking. So that's another option for you. I think that's it as far as answering your questions on care. I do have some videos on how I wash my my cloth diapers. I have not done a video in a while. I could make another video on how I do that. I have tried all different ways, all different soaps, all different, and I tell you my favorite right now, because I was using my homemade laundry detergent on my cloth diapers, but I find that after a while it will get a buildup. I like powdered original Tide. Super easy, and once you get the amount that you need figured out with your washer and your water, you are set. And that's now what I've gone back to using because I don't ever have to strip my diapers or anything like that. With cotton, it's just so easy because it's just cotton. This you have to worry about. The microfiber, the inserts, these you have to worry about. Hi, baby. These you have to worry about. Because if you don't wash them properly, and by properly I mean you don't get the soap amount right, you don't get the amount of rinses right, they can smell. Either like ammonia or a barn. But with the cotton, you're not going to get that. These are just so easy. And this is definitely a great way to go. This is the way I would go if I was having a newborn. So, but I would rinse these, you know, as far as washing, I rinse my diapers in cold, and I give them a double rinse. Then I put them on a hot wash with a half of, you know, if you're using Tide for a regular load, I use half of that for cloth diapers. I wash them in hot, I rinse them in cold. Then I give them about 6 double rinses, which is 12 total of cold rinses on top of that. Now, it might seem excessive, but to me, it's worth it because I don't ever have to strip my diapers. So I've gone through all that where, you know, I do little... Are you trying to say hi? I just, you know, stripping diapers isn't super hard, and I can show you how to do that too. I use Dawn soap when I do mine. But I just like to avoid all that. And I like to make sure that there's no soap left in this. I like to make sure that when it's on Mason, it's totally, you know, irritation free as much as I can make it. Anyway, I hope I answered everything. If questions, just comment below, or you know, I mean, make me a video back if you want. Shh, babies. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make a video. Say hi to Lisa. Lisa's gonna have a baby soon. And she's got a baby in her belly. Yeah. No, I don't. Lisa does. Yes, Lisa has a baby in her belly. You want to say hi? I'll say hi to her then, right there. Let's say hi to the baby. Let's say hi. Say baby. 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 So if you have a question, if I can answer anything else, or if you want another video, let me know. My husband made my diaper sprayer. I have a video on us going out and shopping. My husband never put together the video of how he actually made it, but he does have all of that stuff on his computer. I just need to get on his butt to make it. But I can upload that video too, because diaper sprayers are very expensive, and I'm very frugal, and it hurt me too bad to pay $60 for something that literally cost my husband like 20 bucks to make. So I do have a diaper sprayer, so Poopy You know, you just spray it in the toilet, you know, rinse it off, comes right off. Then I fold it up, throw it in that $5 dollar store garbage bucket, and that's it. You know, I'm all about, you know, finding the cheap, easy way. If it's cheap and it's easy, I will find a way to do it. So, like I said, I'm not all about, you know, having a big collection and a bunch of patterns and all of that. I want something that works. That's what I want. I want easy, and I want something that works, and I don't want leaks, and I want my baby, most importantly, I want my baby to be comfortable. Because to me, this is like, you know, speaking woman to woman, this is like wearing a pad. Like, we know how we hate pads and tampons. And thank goodness we only have to do it for, you know, some women are lucky enough to only do it for 4 days. Unfortunately for me, I have to do it like, you know, 8 to 9 days out of the month. And I absolutely hate it. And I know how irritated I get. So my baby has to wear this 24/7. This is more important to me than clothing, than anything else. Because this is in his most sensitive area 24/7. And the same goes with your daughter. 24/7. This is going to be in the most sensitive area. So you want to make it as comfortable and as safe as possible. And that's exactly why I didn't go with disposable, and why I absolutely love, 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 love the cotton.
Mama.
So I think you are going to be an incredible mom. I think you are going to love cloth diapering. It's so easy. Once you get your routine down, you're going to, I mean, it's easier than disposable. Really. There's no going out shopping for anything. I don't ever run out of diapers. It's easy. It's easy, and it's cheap, and it's comfortable. So I think you're going to love it. But if you have any other questions or anything else that I can help you with or answer for you, let me know. I know learning about cloth diapers in the beginning, it's like learning a second language. People make it so complex and complicated, and it's really not. It's really, really, really easy. And taking care of them is really, really, really easy. Yeah, it is. And if you're using flips, you know, I mean, these you can wash too. I just hang these on, after I wash them, I wash all of this stuff together. The only thing I don't wash together is my wool cover. This has to be hand washed. But all of this all gets thrown in together. And then you would just hang your flips. I hang mine on a dryer rack. I got a Bed Bath & Beyond. Super easy. Flips will be dry in an hour. It'll be easy. Yes, baby. Alright, I'm going to end this video and then I get you something to drink, okay? Okay? Okay. Alright, so let me know, Lisa. I hope this helped you, and let me know if I can help you with anything else. Alright, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, bye.
Bye.
Bye. You need your face washed. Yes, you do. Yeah, dirty.